Hey guys, I hope you are having an awesome day. Yes, I'm back. It's been a minute. I have been so busy. Life happens. Every YouTuber takes a little hiatus. And I had to take a hiatus last year because I was working on some other projects, okay? And they were not YouTube related. But I am trying to get back in the saddle again, okay? And with that being said, I have a new floral arrangement for you guys, okay? So we're going to get started with this. I'm not going to waste time talking about what I've been doing and all that crap because, you know, hey, who really cares? All right, so we're going to be making a centerpiece, all right? And everything will be in the description box below as usual, all right? But we are going to be using 2 of these circle plaques that I bought from Walmart. They're 97 cents each. Super, super cheap. And we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to be using these wood candle cups. These wooden candle cups, you can get these from Joann's. They are Park Lane, okay? And you get 8 of them. I think they're $9, but use a coupon, of course. Use that 40% off coupon. We are also going to be using a wooden dowel, and I will leave the exact measurements for this. I'll tell you like how long it is because you will have to cut this down. But as far as like the circumference of it, I will leave that in the description box below. But this wooden dowel, I believe it's 3/8, okay? But again, it'll be in the description box. So I cut this down to, I'm going to say 29.5 inches, okay? So you want to cut your dowel down to 29.5 inches, almost 30 inches, okay? Somewhere in that area, all right? For this particular project. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with one of our wooden plaques, and I'm just going to take my measuring tape and I'm going to find the center of each of these wooden dowels. Okay, so what you want to do is pretty much find the center of your find the center of your disc, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue gun. And I have Arrow hot glue loaded in this, so that's the best glue to use. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be extremely careful because this hot glue gun is the truth. It is very, very hot. And I'm just going to make sure, just by eyeballing this thing as well, that it is centered. I only have like a few minutes to make an adjustment, and that is it. Okay, so I have mounted the candle holder onto my 7-inch wooden disc. Alright, and now I'm going to do the same thing with the smaller disc. This is from the Dollar Tree, and this is about 4.5, 5 inches. And I'm going to mount the other candle holder on here. Alright, so now I have the smaller disc, and I have hot glued the candle holder onto this one, the wooden candle holder. And then I also have the larger 7-inch disc, and this also was mounted with hot glue. Okay, so now we have our 2 pieces here. Now we're going to go to our wooden dowel, and we are going to go ahead and get some hot glue in this thing. So I'm putting hot glue inside of the candle holder, and I'm putting the glue in halfway. I don't want to fill the glue all the way up to the top because it will flood over. So I just want to stick this in there and see. Yeah, see, so I feel like I put a little bit too much glue. Okay, guys, so I had to improvise. I had to get rid of the wooden dowel because it was defective. The dowel was bent. So I had to end up using some PVC pipe that I had around the house. I have plenty of this from previous projects. This is a 1/2 inch, but I suggest that you use something a little bit smaller. I'm going to link everything that you should use, but I had to improvise and use a PVC pipe instead, which I had cut down. And I have plenty of videos that show you how to cut down PVC pipe, okay? So I had to cut this down and use a PVC pipe instead because the PVC was straight and the wooden dowel was crooked, okay? So basically all I did was, this is the bottom. This is my wooden candle holder. I just, and I mean literally just got this PVC pipe to fit in here. And then I just added some hot glue right here. And you can see I added hot glue on the bottom. Okay, so this is the bottom. This is the top. Same deal. I added hot glue up here. This is all hot glue. And then I added hot glue where the wooden dowel and the PVC pipe met. Okay, so I was still able to hot glue everything. And I got it to work. Okay, so that's what the bottom looks like. This is what the top looks like. So now our project is completely straight. Okay, so now we have our top part, and then the smallest piece is on the bottom. So this looks really, really great. I'm going to go ahead and do the last part of this and then take this outside and spray paint it. So the last thing I'm going to do is take the other 7-inch wooden disc, and I'm going to take it and add some hot glue right in the center. I'm going to put a generous amount of hot glue, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put the bottom part of this right in the center and just hold it down and let the glue set. I want to put some pressure on it so that it flattens out nicely. And just kind of check all the way around to make sure that it looks centered for the most part, because you really don't have a whole lot of time to adjust this. Okay, so this is what the bottom part looks like with me adding the 7-inch disc to the bottom. And then of course you have your 4-inch disc, you have the wooden candle holder, and so this is the whole entire piece for our centerpiece. This is the bottom section, okay? So now that this is completed, I'm going to go ahead and take this project outside and spray paint it silver. Okay guys, so we are back. Our stand has been painted. It's totally straight. I'm so glad I switched up and decided to use a PVC. It is totally straight. So now what we're getting ready to do is we're going to start putting our crystal beads on. And I cut about 12 of these. And what length? 33 inches. Okay, so 33 inches, you need about 12 strands, or you want to start with 12 strands, okay? And now I'm going to start attaching them to our centerpiece stand. Okay guys, so this is how I attached it up at the top. I just put it right there on the very edge of the wooden disc. I threw a little bit of diamond wrap up here because the glue was looking really janky, so I just threw some diamond wrap up here. I'm hoping that once I put the florals in, you won't even really see the diamond wrap, but I had to do something to cover up the glue because it got really sloppy. And then when you come down here, I also added some diamond wrap on the bottom, and then you can see how I attached it right on the bottom, just basically using the hot glue all the way around. Okay guys, so this is what the bottom looks like. All right guys, so I cut some really odd shaped pieces of styrofoam that I am going to hot glue down onto the round disc on the bottom there so I can add some flowers. Okay, so I'm just going to hot glue that. And there we have it guys. I have attached the flowers to the bottom. I think this looks awesome. Really like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the arrangement on the top. All right guys, so our floral arrangement is completed, done. I put the top of the floral arrangement onto our centerpiece and we are finished. So this is what it looks like on the bottom. You have your little roses on the bottom, and then it cascades up. It gets wider up at the top, and then of course, you know, you have your floral arrangement up at the top. And so yeah, so this is the final product. I think this came out awesome. I was a little rusty because I hadn't done anything in a while, but yeah, I think this came out pretty good. And this is probably about 30 inches with everything done. And when you put the floral arrangement on the top, maybe you're somewhere around 34 inches. So it just depends on how big you make your floral arrangement up at the top, but it definitely has a lot of nice height to it. And again, you have the very small flowers on the bottom, and then you have all of the crystal beading gathering up and getting wider up at the top. And I put some little, what do you call it, rosebuds hanging off of some pearls. I put those on there, totally optional, but thought that that would be a nice little cascading look to add to the floral arrangement. And of course I have my little crystals up there. That's my signature floral arrangement look. Okay. I don't get real creative with these floral arrangements. It's pretty much just a ball with a bunch of flowers on it. But this is it, guys. It came out awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll be having more things coming up. So I'm trying to get back in the saddle, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.